Iladoirino, Intadoirino, Intendingurino, oh my god. Kannarabairo, Kannarabe Santia, Kannarabe Intia. Christ, you guys are walking me hard. Habibi, yalla, yalla. Habibi!
ಹಾಯ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಕಡಕ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ. ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಗೋಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಡುಜೀವಿತಂ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಪಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಜಿಮ್ಮಿ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರೊಬ್ರು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಫೈನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟರ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಶೋ ಸರ್.
Thank you.
ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು?
Good so far. It's been a few hours only.
Okay.
And I haven't seen much. I like what I'm seeing so far. It seems to be a pretty slick city. And I heard good things about the city as well. So hopefully I'll be able to explore a little bit while I'm here.
But you had been to India earlier?
You know what? The first time I was in India was in '96.
Okay.
I came here to do a couple of shows, fashion show, because I used to model. And funny enough, one of the shows was with I can't pronounce her name. You're gonna have to help me. She used to be Miss World or Miss Universe.
Okay. Is it Priyanka Chopra?
No, the one before.
Sushmita Sen?
No.
Aishwarya Rai?
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. So she did one of the shows. She did a show with us. Yeah. So that was my first time here, and I was in Delhi and New Delhi and in Mumbai. So this time around will be my second time, but this time around is different circumstances. I'm visiting a bunch of cities, doing promo for the movie, so I'm not really seeing much of the cities, but whenever I have a little bit of time off, I explore, such as going to the backwaters, Alapi backwaters, which is absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Loved it. And I hope to explore more.
Okay. So you have been working in all other languages, like maybe international languages so far, and probably it's your first Indian film, right?
Yeah, it's my first Indian film, and funny enough, I'm not speaking Indian. I'm speaking Arabic.
Oh, okay.
In this one, because the character that I play, Kadri, he's Arabic. So yeah, first Indian film, and I was always curious about the Indian industry, but I never knew how to get in. So it was just a thought until I received a couple of emails regarding the GoatLife. And I almost missed out because I didn't answer first. I didn't answer to those emails. And they kept coming. And finally I'm like, okay, let's open that email and see what's up with that. And then I've discovered like the universe of GoatLife, which is a fantastic story based on a true story, and with a very well-renowned director. And then I've discovered Raj as well.
So do you have regretted later if you have missed replying?
Well, you never regret what you don't know.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have known about it. You would have just... So in life, I try to never regret anything I do, because you do what you do. You always have choices, but the choice you take is, you have to stick to it. But what's yours will be yours regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you believe in destiny.
Yeah, I was meant to do it regardless. So that's why I've done it.
Okay. So I'm just curious, like, what are the three different things or three differences you find in Western films and in Indian film?
Three things. To be specific, the number of days you guys shoot back to back is ridiculous.
Okay.
There is no day off. I think we shot something like 17 or 18 days non-stop. This is something I will never find in the States. You have your 2 days off every week. That's one. The number of people on set, a lot of people on set, sometimes too many, unnecessary. On GoatLife, we had some of the best equipment, and you have great technicians who knew how to operate them, so there is no problem with that. Everything, from cinematography, sound, music, obviously, A.R. Rahman, directing, everything is technical, crew, makeup, costume, everybody was on point. But it's really the time, the fact that you guys can just walk non-stop without a break and nobody's complaining. And third of all, maybe the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was so spicy. It was extra spicy.
Okay.
It was extra spicy. To
You
the
got
point.
used to it now?
I mean, I like spicy food.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Don't get me wrong. But the one we had on set was extra spicy. Too spicy, I think, for human body, you know. But good food, though, I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even you like the South Indian food?
Yeah.
In Kerala? Or...
Yeah, I do, because I'm mainly vegetarian, so I have plenty of choice when it comes to food here.
Okay.
And I'm also discovering new style of food that I didn't know before, and I really love the food here.
So what is your favorite food here?
I don't know how to call it, but you know when you have all the sauces, and then you have a little bit of rice in the middle,
Okay.
on a banana leaf.
Maybe it's a full meals.
Yeah, I don't know how to call that.
Yeah.
And then I had an excellent fish in Kochi, also in a banana leaf. It's same with it's a very local
Okay.
fish from Kochi. I don't know the name of it. I have it on my phone because
Okay.
I've made sure to record all the things that I like about the food here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're basically a vegetarian, but when it comes to fish, you will have it.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.
And I was surprised to see that you only not acted in the cinema, but also co-produced it.
I mean, I do have the title. It's a title that we negotiated, so I can help out on the Western side of things. But when it comes to the hard process of producing, it's really Blessy that took care of that. Yeah, so that's how it came about.
Okay. So how did you approach this role? I mean, when they narrated the story to you, how did you get into the character?
I mean, as an actor, first of all, you try to understand the character that you're playing as much as possible. And I understood him straight away, First of all, it's a survival story, and he plays a kind of a savior / angel / godsent to someone who's in need in the middle of the desert. So those are his traits. He's a man of faith, spiritual, and very little will move him. He's got a complete focus on what he wants, and he knows how to get there. So all those things, were very clear for me. And I understand the overall story, the survival story, because I guess I can draw a little bit of a parallel between my life and the life of Najib, having to go through struggle to get to a lighter place, that has been part of my life. And that's why I moved around so much in my life, I was born in Haiti, I grew up in Paris. I was homeless at one point in Paris, overcame that, yeah. Then I moved to Spain, I moved to Italy, South Africa, England. So I always kept moving in the search of a better life, or in the search of a better experience of life. So throughout that journey, I had some very down moments, but I also had some amazing moments. One of them was probably meeting with Nelson Mandela in South Africa, a man who I think is a real hero. I was able to have a nice meeting with him, which gave me a sense of confidence, a sense of purpose as well. So I can definitely relate to a story like Najib's story, a man who's in search of a better life, who left his country to another one. Unfortunately, he found himself in trouble, and then he has to overcome, and he did. So yeah, it was a great character to play. The other challenge of this character was the fact that he was speaking Arabic. So I had to learn to speak Arabic. I had a coach, of course, but it's difficult to learn a language that you don't understand, because you don't understand what you're saying. So that was a little bit challenging, but at the same time, that I think it worked well.
So the whole theme of the film is a survival thriller, and you have experienced that in your life too, in the real life.
Yeah, completely. So that's why I could identify all the struggle that we went through during shooting for me was nothing. It's just life, you know.
That's amazing.
And there's something amazing about struggling. When you come out of it, you have a sense of life that is completely different, you know. The values become different, you know. You have a depth or an understanding of certain things, and that's when the spiritual comes through as well. Because I mean, we're here for a few years, 100 years max.
Of course.
What is that compared to time, you know? Thousands and thousands of years that the universe has been here, that Earth has been here. So now you have to understand what is your true purpose. Once you've spent your few years here, what kind of legacy will you leave behind? And how well are you living your life? You know, how present are you in your everyday life? So, you know, it's going through those struggle, you know, force you to have a different approach on life. Yeah.
So have you ever watched any of the Indian films earlier?
I don't know a lot of Indian films, you know.
Okay.
I know of some of them, but I've not really watched them as much as I should. But now that I've been here with this project, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to do so. You know, coming from abroad, you look at India being one country, and you think that every single Indian movie is a Bollywood movie.
Oh, okay.
That's you guys might not think that, no, but that's what the entire world thinks.
Yes.
Because Bollywood has done such a great job branding Bollywood that they think that every single movie coming from India is Bollywood. So when we speak about Indian movie, we speak about Bollywood. So when I say to my friends that I've done a movie in India, oh, you've done a Bollywood movie. And I'm trying to say, no, it's not Bollywood, it's South Indian. They don't care, they don't understand, it's Bollywood. So now that I see the difference, I understand the difference, you know, between Kannada movie, between movies in Chennai, in Kerala and in Mumbai. They're all completely different languages, different themes, different everything, different culture. So yeah, it's interesting. It's just a learning process for me, and I'm gonna have to watch more movies. Yes, I know of a few names. All the Khans, you know, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan. I mean, so many Khans. They're all famous, and some of the ladies as well. And I briefly met one of the older actors, very elegant. I'm not gonna butcher his name.
Okay.
His name is
Amitabh Bachchan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he was at Cannes for the festival. He was one of the jury members. So that year I had the privilege to meet with him. But I mean, what a presence!
Yeah,
unbelievable.
But as you said, not every film from here is a Bollywood film. But I would say that you would have heard a single name which is from Sandalwood. That is KGF.
Oh yeah,
have you heard about that movie?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. You hear about some of those Indian movies because the past 5 years, you know, we hear more and more because I think there is a pretty interesting Indian market outside of India that is making money. I believe there was one movie that made up to 20 million in America just with the Indian audience. And people in the business were just baffled by that. They just couldn't understand how, you know, what was that channel? You know, how do the people get to that audience? It was mind blowing, you know. So yes, we know about RRR, we know about you know, some of those big titles, and of course we know about A.R. Rahman and
I was about to ask that. So how was it working with Prithviraj sir, A.R. Rahman sir, and Blissy? This combination is very new to you.
It's very new to me. I mean, you have to keep in mind that, you know, I come from a place where I constantly work with all kind of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's Robert De Niro, Bradley Cooper, Bruce Willis, Jennifer Lawrence, Jennifer Lopez. I mean, I'm used to that. So it's just, for me, it's just another set of actors and directors.
Yeah.
That's it. Now we're on a playing field. It's like, okay, how are we going to bounce together?
Yeah.
As simple as that. I mean, I've been around long enough to, you know, to recognize excellence regardless on where they're from, you know. So by coming here, I've recognized that I was dealing with excellence.
Okay.
You know, the director is excellent, the actor is excellent, and we came up with a masterpiece at the end of it all. I think the GoatLife is a masterpiece. When you guys see it, you'll understand. And it's a movie that will bring the entire family. You know, it's not just for men, it's not just for women, it's the kids, it's the parents, everybody can relate to the storyline. It's a survival story, it's a human story.
So I will take this privilege and teach you one phrase in Kannada.
Yes,
and,
go for it. I've been learning a lot today. So.
Yeah, and I'll ask you to teach me something, whichever you like to. Okay? So, yeah. Elladaru iru.
Elladaru iru.
Entadaru iru.
Intadaru iru.
Endendigu neenu. ಎಂದೆಂದಿಗೂ ನೀನು
ಇಂಟೆಂದಿಗೂ ನೀನು oh my god
ಕನ್ನಡವಾಗಿರು ಕನ್ನಡವಾಗಿರು ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ಸತ್ಯ
say it again
ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ಸತ್ಯ
ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ಸತ್ಯ
ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ನಿತ್ಯ
ಕನ್ನಡವೇ ನಿತ್ಯ Jesus Christ, you guys are walking me hard.
So now we will be able to act in Sandalwood films.
Slowly, listen. Yeah. Give me a script and I'll learn it. That's what I do. I can learn a script for sure.
Just like how you learned Arabic.
Exactly. You know, it's very possible. I mean, as I say, because I speak different other languages, so that's why I'm able to pick up new languages, you know, if necessary. You know?
Okay.
So yes.
So yeah, you want to teach me something?
I don't know. What do you wanna learn in what language?
Maybe
I'll give you choices. You can pick Creole, French, Italian, Spanish.
Maybe your dialogue from GoatLife? Any dialogue of yours from GoatLife in Arabic?
Oh, in Arabic? Ah, Habibi, yalla, yalla. Habibi! All right.
That's it, Habibi?
That's it.
Yalla, Habibi, yalla, yalla.
Yeah. Make it quick and short and direct.
Okay, so finally, the GoatLife adujeevitham film is getting released on March 28th.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a pan-Indian film. It's releasing worldwide. And of course, in Kannada, in Karnataka.
Yeah.
So you could tell our audience, like, what excites them or what the cinema offers?
Well, I think it's a must-see movie. It's a masterpiece. It's a movie that you need to watch on the big screen. Think about Dune. Think about Avatar. Some of those movies, you need to watch them in the big screen. That's what the GoatLife is. It's a survival story. It's a human story, and everybody can relate. You must see it, and you will be changed while watching the movie because it's just amazing. Yes.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಜಿಮ್ಮಿ ಅವರು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟರ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ನಟ ಅಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಬಾರದ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದಾಗಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲೇ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಯಿತು. ಸಿನಿಮಾ 28ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. GoatLife ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್ ಥ್ರಿಲ್ಲರ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು 16 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಿ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let's encourage them and watch in theaters. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very all the best.
Yes.